Hey everybody, this is Amanda Davis, owner and founder of Business Solutions by Design, your accounting ally. Coming back to you this January in 2020, talking all things vision because everybody wants perfect vision, and that's what perfect vision is 2020. So, seeing clearly in your business, do you know how your business is doing and where is it going? So, the beginning of the year, there's a lot of reflection, a lot of planning, right? That kind of happens. And so, in order to kind of understand where you are in your business, you kind of got to understand where you are in your business. And then going forward throughout the year, you kind of have to reassess that. And I think that might get lost with life and everything that kind of happens. You get sidetracked and things get in the way, and things in the business get out of hand sometimes. And so, it's just kind of got to keep up with it. And so figuring out where everything is in your business is, it really all comes down to metrics. And I think now's a good time to kind of establish what that looks like, to make it really easy to go back and look at this periodically, quarterly, monthly, whatever, however excited you are. If you want to do this every Friday, good for you. But you should have some metrics to look at so that you can go back and see exactly where you were. And so they can be part of your goals. They can be part of your timeline, finances, balance, like work-life balance for yourself. But there has to be a way to measure it. So if whatever's important to you in your business, to try to figure out what that is, A, that's always good. What's important? And then B, you need to go back and figure out a way to look back at that with kind of a measuring tape and see, okay, well, did I get done what I wanted to? Where are we versus where we wanted to be? That kind of thing. Finances, that's reasonably simple. Those are numbers. Numbers are easy to measure, right? Your goals, if you set timelines on your goals, then you can easily say, okay, well, what qualified to meet this goal, and did we do it by whatever time frame that was? Getting your balance together, that might be a little harder. Non-financial, numeric stuff, if you don't have dates or numbers or some other way to put forth the balance, or something even in your goals maybe that don't have major things. But if you can say, okay, we'll just do an example. Everybody has fitness craves. Everybody's like fitness resolutions, and everybody wants to lose weight, be healthier, sober January, all this stuff, right? And so sober January, that's great. At the end of January, did you have a drink? Right? That's easy. That's really easy to measure. Weight loss goals. Well, I'm not a proponent of extreme weight loss or doing diets or anything. I tend to like the idea of lifestyle changes, instilling healthy habits over time versus a quick fix, a fad diet or something. For lots of reasons, but that's kind of where I stand on the deal. So if I'm going to create a healthy habit, for example, we'll do something that is relative to me. I want to kind of have lower blood pressure. Let's just say that. And in lower blood pressure, that's kind of a healthy thing. And my family has a lot of blood pressure. I'm a little young to be worrying about it, but apparently the longer you have blood pressure, the worse it gets. So I'm trying to make sure that I maintain healthier blood pressure numbers while I'm younger, while I can manage it. So I already see a personal trainer once a week, so that's really great. I could up that, but that costs money and time and energy. So that's something to look at. Healthy eating habits. I could eat more of the DASH diet, reduce salt, that kind of stuff. And if I'm trying to say, okay, we're going to do one thing, and let's say outside of the personal trainer, we're going to go for a walk for, I don't know, let's say I want to get 2 miles in every week on top of the trainer. And so I can go back and say, did I get those 2 miles in? And I can get a tracker and see about that. Or if I want to reduce salt intake, I can put together a journal about what I'm cooking with, how much salt I ate, that kind of stuff. Another thing I can do is go in and measure the blood pressure checkpoints. So when I go and check my blood pressure, I can be monitoring that. So that is kind of certain examples of how you can break down something that doesn't really have metrics. I want to be healthy. Like, how do you do that? You got to break it down into smaller things, get realistic, specific, that kind of thing. So bring into your clarity along with that, you need to find ways of going about and double checking that, reviewing it, seeing where you are. Because if you don't go back and see where you are with your progress, then did you make any? It's like, if a tree fell in a forest and no one was around, did it make a sound? You know, it's kind of one of those things. So let's make a sound, people. Let's be there when that tree falls. Let's find a way to measure it. Let's get it on the Richter scale. Let's get it documented so that you can actually see whether you're progressing or not. And then that way you're allowed to celebrate your little wins. And when you do things great and you meet goals, you need to go out and celebrate, because that is awesome. So here's to wishing you all of amazing goal setting and metrics review for 2020. I'd love to see what it is that you have. What are your metrics? And I'm happy to help you keep accountable to that if you like. So let me know, drop a comment below. This is Amanda Davis, owner and founder of Business Solutions by Design, your accounting ally. We'll be back at you next week.